On Monday of this week, we had our broker into our office to take us through the new forms and all the different variants, the NAR, the TAR, the EXP forms, all of these different forms that will help us out in this really post-August 17th landscape in real estate. And that was great. That was for our TCs and then for our agents to kind of see on those forms where everything would be. But on Tuesday, we dropped our brand new buyer presentation. The fact that we put this new presentation together doesn't mean that we weren't offering all of this value beforehand. It just exposes all of the value that we have always given. And I think a lot of times buyer agents have been looked at as, well, they just open the door, count toilets and bedrooms, and they write the contract. Anyone can do that, and that's simply not the case. So we put a presentation to go through everything that the buyer agent is responsible for and how we handhold our client moving through that. If you have not seen that yet, we're very proud of it here at the Bridge Group, and it is really going to be a huge aid to all of our agents moving forward. Wednesday, probably the most important day, is we talked about the forms on Monday. We went through the buyer presentation, the new one, on Tuesday, and then on Wednesday, we put words to it, right? We put a plan. The whole plan came together with scripting, role play, right, cadence, all of these different things for, okay, what happens if we get an office call? Someone calls in from California, or from, like this week, California and Georgia and just up the road, called and said, hey, I'm looking to buy a house. I found you all on Google. Can you help me buy a house? How do we talk about the recent changes there? And when we got to role play, we got to find a lot of agents went straight to the biggest, newest change, right? Which was we got to sign this buyer agent agreement moving forward before we see any homes, which that's not the right thing to do in the very beginning. The right thing to do is what you have always done, which is create rapport, add value, find out what they're looking for in a new home, agree to show that home, and then, by the way, this is the new change. So we got to do all of that on Wednesday. We got to look at, hey, what does it look like if we meet someone in an open house like we used to that was looking to purchase a house, and we were going to secure a buyer appointment with them? How do we secure that appointment? How do we present this new form there at the appointment? Maybe some of you have done that always before you show properties. Maybe most of you, like me in the past, just waited until you wrote an offer. So a lot has changed for a lot of us, and we got to kind of role play that in different scenarios and situations. Guys, if you are just depending on a YouTube to help you get through this, and then you're going to practice during the game time, it's not going to go well with you. But if you are looking at the forms, understanding the forms, if you are kind of going back through your presentation to a buyer, how you offer value to that buyer, and then practicing before game time, right? Practice during practice, play during the game. Doing that, you're going to be set up for success. If not, I would love to encourage you, reach out. We would love to go through that the next 2 months. In our Whiteboard Wednesdays, all we're going to be doing is role play. In our team meetings, we're really going to be hitting on this quite a bit, especially when it comes to our CRM, online leads, setting appointments. That's all we're going through probably the next 2 months. So if you want to be a part of that, feel free to reach out. There's no commitment to the Bridge Group. We just want to continue to add value to our entire industry.